everyone, and welcome back to Flowers, Le Volume Sir Printemps. Last time we got our bodies measured, and Mayuri denied having a crush on Rika. Well, enough of that brief recap. Very brief recap, I may say. Let's get into it, shall we? I hear a squeak. Squeak. When I look up, I see a short, curly hair and big cat-like gut. He's fixated on me. Oh, it's Erika. She had been reading in her usual spot at her usual time, but now she is rolling her wheelchair over to my desk, looking fed up. I am surprised since Yaigaki usually never comes over and talks to me, and I put down the book I've been disinfecting. She narrows her eyes like a cat. Are? She points behind her with her thumb. Am I missing something? I'm confused. Who is it? Yes. I follow the Yaigaki's annoyed pointing. Ah! Just as I suspected, it's Mayuri. Mayuri is there, looking listless as she turns the pages of a book. Absolutely not. The way she says it makes me want to ask her, and what about you? Well, she does seem like the kind of type, so... But instead, I look at Mayuri and think back on the exchange of the body measurement 4 days ago. Ever since she shouted at Ichigo... True. My words trail off as I think of her and how, ever since that incident 4 days prior, her attitude has hardened and she's been growing more and more distant in class. Yaigaki snorts scornfully.
高坂はそんなタイプではないと思うけどね。スクールカーストで言うならクイーン B だ。今の自分ならお茶会で取り巻きのサイドキックスに持ち上げられている頃合いだろ。
And we're not there right now? Well, whatever. She's right. Rika is holding her tea party now. Mayuri, who isn't in any clubs, usually pays a visit every day.
それにあいつ一人なのがおかしい。もう一人のアミティへのブレインが一緒じゃないっていうのがね。
Nerdy words like brain, school cast, kind of words Rika might throw about.
彼女は彼女で忙しいのよ。
I don't know how to deal with Mayuri, who has shut herself off like me, but for now we've decided to just let her be. If she's sad, I should comfort her. If she's mad, I should placate her. Well, why don't you try to find out the reason? At first I thought Mayuri was just grouchy and got mad at Ichigo's teasing, but... Oh, that's why. Her rigid attitude makes it hard to talk to her, so it's only natural that people have started avoiding her.
上の空？まあ確かに本を読んでいるというより時間を潰している感じだな。で、お前は何をしているんだ？何をしているって。確かあれだ。高坂はお前のアミティエだろ？
True.
普通は。どうしたの、まゆりさん。何か心配事があるのなら私に話して。とかいう場面なんじゃねえの？
That's so impression though.
それはもうまゆりさんへ言ったわ。んで、あの低たらくなのか。ふん。それじゃあ本当にスクールカーストの頂点から失墜したのかもしれないな。だったらいっそプレックスらしくこっちの方面へ引きずり込んだらどうよ。
Well, if it's a choice of making... If it's a choice between not getting her depressed anymore and getting her back to... If it's a choice between not making her depressed... If it's a choice to make her continue her depression and making her a geek, I'll make her a geek.
フレックスって文化系の上位の人のことよね。私なんてとんでもない。せいぜいナードがいいところよ。
We're all nerds in our own ways. She flashes a cat-like grin at my words and uses her hands to cross her legs.
話が通じるってのはいいね。でもそれを言うならギークの方が合ってないか。サブカルチャーオタクだろう。私もお前もね。
Yep.
確かにそうね。まあお前は人から相談を受けたりしたりするのが得意じゃないっていうのはわかるけど、アミティエ同士の微妙な空気をパブリックな場所にまで持ち込むのは感心しないな。さっさと仲直りなんだりしろよ。
If I could, I would, but things aren't as simple as that.
だって理由を話してくれないのだもん。
And the reason is right there. I mean, the reason why
適当に
it's
様
not
子
so
見て
simple.
話してみたら。正直うつうつとした図書館でページを送りたくないし。八重垣さんは優しいね。はう
She's
るさいからさっ
flustered!
さと決着つけろってだけだし。
The sight of Yagaki blushing and pressing her arms fills me with a sudden desire to wrap her up in my arms and protect her.
心配をかけているのだもの。私が何とかしなくちゃ。
Yeah, don't worry the soon to death. I want my Yuri to go back to normal. That much I've decided.
おや、おかえりだ。
In the farthest part of the library, Mayuri, who has taken one of Yagaki's favorite spots, returns the book to the shelf. She then leaves without so much as glancing at us. It's as if we're not even there in her
確か
mind.
に心ここにあらずだな。
Rika and I have decided to leave her alone for now, but...
まゆりさん、あいつの作ったケーキはまずまずだった。まあまあ食べられるくらいには美味しかったって言ったのさ。あいつがお茶会に手作りの菓子を持ってくるならまた行ってやってもいいかもな。
Yagaki sits there with her back turned, facing the window. I stare at the seat where Mayuri had been sitting, feeling as though I'm chasing her shadow. I didn't know what to do, she says. During the break after class, the numbers may have decreased, but there is still a ring of people around Mayuri. However,
私の時とは違うけれど、佐々木さん。
I glance at them as they chat among themselves in a different group.
特にいちごさんとは目も合わせていないわ。さすがにこんなに続くようだと話をしなくちゃだわね。でも様子を見ようって。数日なら共同生活だし、そういうこともあるだろうって放っておこうと思ったけど。
I guess what you figured was wrong, Rika.
こう何日も引きずるなら話を聞かないわけにはいかないわ。委員長だから？それともコミティエだから？
Probably both. She looks at me with surprise, but quickly smiles.
友達だからよ。
She says this frankly, as though it were completely obvious. Well, thank you, Captain Obvious. For some reason, I feel as though I have let a strange feeling like anxiety loose from my hands.
ちょっと行ってくるわね。
I watched Rika head towards the group where the Satakis were talking, and I sighed deeply yet quietly so that no one notices. Then, having a strong urge to read a book, I'm rummaging around in my bag when... Could it be? Ooh! It's a love letter! Who could it be from? I mean, it's obvious that someone has feelings for Suo. There's a white envelope inside. I don't recall putting a letter in my bag. I turned the envelope over and over with suspicion. Who puts letters in their own bags? I can't do anything if I don't look inside. I opened the envelope to look. I am relieved that there are no razors or anything inside. Okay. Well, okay. Who would put a razor inside of an envelope that is closed off with a heart-shaped sticker? Although I'm a little reluctant, in case it's not actually for me, I glance over the letter. Beautiful letters written neatly on proper writing paper. There was no name on the envelope, but my name is clearly written on the stationery. It's a letter for me. However, the sender's name is not written. A secret admirer, huh? A concise letter, only one page. It says, I want to be a friend, or perhaps more than friends. I've admired you from afar, and I want to be your friend. If you would like to meet me, come to the auditorium after class. This brings back a hateful memory from the past. When I'd gone to my previous school for a short time, I received a very similar letter. Except that one didn't say I want to be your friend, but rather, I want to go out with you. How should I turn this down, I ponder, remembering how the boys laughed as they appeared. Ouch! They called me pathetic for going into the meeting place and laughed at me derisively. Excuse me, but you asked her to go. Some people. The nerve of some people. I mean, the nerve of some people. They could be tricking you, but at the same time, they might really want to be friends. The image of those boys staring at me will never disappear. But perhaps. My previous school was co-ed, and the ones who tricked me were boys. Some girls were watching from afar, but they didn't do or say anything terrible. Well, there are some cruel girls, too. So you can't really guarantee that you won't be bullied like that again. I'm better at talking to people than before, I think. There must be someone out there who wants to talk to me. With a faint hope glimmering in my heart, I carefully memorized the time written in the letter. After class, in the empty auditorium, I await the sender of the letter. It's my first time alone in the auditorium, and something about the silence of the chapel feels ominous. It somehow feels like the solemn mood is ringing a warning bell. I go all the way to the seat where the nuns give their sermons and find a letter left on the podium, which is similar to one left in my bag. When I open the envelope, it contains the same stationery. I look over it. You got tricked again. The letter says, I can see you! Come find me! Before I look around, I say to myself that it is as I thought, that I am being set up. It occurs to me that this letter could be a cruel joke.
かしら。
You should probably wait a little bit. Visions from the past. All those boys laughing at me flashed before my eyes. But
この手紙も仲良くしてくれようと砕けているのかもしれない。
could be, could not be, who knows? People have their own ways of bridging the gap. I convinced myself that perhaps the writer of the letter is just a very informal person.
とは言っても
I put a hand to my chest, which has been filled with anxiety before I even opened this letter. My cowardly heart is beating fast.
とりあえず探してみよう。
I look around me for any sign of the writer, trying to find them as they instructed in the letter. There are many places to hide between the long wooden pews and ivory-colored columns. I not only search the front door, but the left and right ones as well. I hear a small thump and look in the direction it came from, the column in the back. After staring that way for a long time, I finally let out a sigh, wondering if it was just my imagination. I don't think it was your imagination, Suo.
い
Then...
やー、見つかっちゃったか。
あ
せっかく脅かす予定だったのに。
It's just the Sasaki twins. From behind the column appears a smiling, no, grinning face coming my way.
佐々木さん、こんなに早く見つかるとは思わなかったよ。いや、だから自爆ですよ。
The two of them are laughing as they talk.
佐々木さんたちがいたずらを仕掛けていたの。
I'd never imagined that the Sasakis, who I thought was particularly close without my classmates, would pull a prank on me like the love letter from my childhood. My mouth is dry and my brain seems to freeze.
でもびっくりした。カバンに手紙なんてラブレターかと思ったでしょ。
Well, it was concealed with a heart, so...
ワクワクしちゃった。
The two of them are smiling wickedly at me, and I I'll just laugh along with them.
そうね。少し期待しちゃったかも。本当に？ここって女子校だよ、スオちゃん。
But this is a yuri visual novel, Ichigo. So the romance happens between girls, and it's an all-girls school. So
これは胸を見ていて照れたまゆりさんと同じ病のようですね。
I know it's a joke, but
やっぱり女子校ってそういう人が集まってくるのかな。恋だとかわからないけど、同じ女の人に気持ちが向くのってさらにわからないよね。どうか。
they talk nonchalantly about Mayuri, who is still dogged by the incident from that day. I feel heat rising from my stomach at these two, who are talking as though it was already a thing of the past.
で、どう？手紙のことだけど。いちごさんたちも一緒だったんですね。何が？私をからかって笑っていたあの男の子たちと。そうちゃん？
They look kind of guilty if you ask me. Her lazy tone of voice, Ringo, who I usually think is cute, peers at me as I look down.
ごめんなさい。
Driven by rage and inability to bear being there any longer, I run from the place like a frightened rabbit. The sound of my own panting rings loudly in my ears. You thought it was a love letter, didn't you? I can see Ichigo's laughing face as she asks the questions superimposed on those boys' faces. Did you get excited? And Ringo's too.
なんで？
As I run, I ask myself the same question as I had back then.
私はどうして受け入れてもらえないのだろう。
The silhouette of my stepmother.
私はどうして愛されないのだろう。
I'm sure there's someone who loves you, Suo. that about yourself? I realize that I am deep within the forest. I lean against a large tree and get my ragged breath under control. The tree's scent and the warmth of its trunk calms me slightly. The warmth on my back reminds me of my grandfather. He would gently rub my back whenever I got anxious. There are good things in life too. That's what he would say.
でも、私の人生にはない。
I couldn't bring myself to say these words in front of my grandfather, but when I was alone, I would.
これからどうしたらいいのだろう。
The Sasaki's, and Mayuri, who is becoming more and more isolated. I take a deep breath to calm down and gaze at the setting sun as it pours through the trees and paints them red. Then I close my eyes. And if you close your eyes, you will see me walk away.
あら。
What the heck did... That was stupid. At first, the voice does not reach me in my daydreaming.
図書室でお食事してはいけませんよ。
The reproachful voice at last rings me back. Oh! It's Sister Basquiat. I realize the voice is directed at me as I stare blankly at a book with a happy end roll left on my desk.
ダリア先生。あら。
I cock my head in confusion at Sister Basquiat, who now seems somewhat pleased. She smiles charmingly.
初めて名前で呼んでくれましたね。
Aw, it was probably because I've been spacing out. I have crossed the line and called a teacher by her first name.
すみません。いいんですよ。白羽さんと打ち解けられたということですからね。私もスオンさんとお呼びしようかしら。
Sister Basquiat puts her hand to her cheek bashfully, and I respond with a vague smile.
いつもは苦手なはずなのに。あ、そうです。図書室内での飲食は禁止なのですよ。図書委員なのですから率先して守ってもらわないと。
Yeah, you got busted, Suo.
なぜだろう。いつもの苦手意識が出てこないわ。
And she's not even listening. Sister Basquiat puffs her cheeks out intentionally, and I feel my facial muscles relax into a smile. Seeing this, she smiles too.
よかった。元気がないようでしたから心配していたの。お昼の食事の際も早く切り上げたし、お腹が痛いのかしら。
Having no appetite, I have only nibbled on the single bread roll I brought with me.
体調が悪いわけではないんです。少しなんでしょう。悩みがありまして。
The letter is sent as a prank, and Mayuri is still depressed.
そう。聖書の時間も質問に仕えていたものね。すみません。いいのよ。聖書の時間は自分自身と神に向き合うためのものよ。悩み答えられなかったとしても、それは一つの答えなの。
I don't really get it, but okay. I mean, not being to answer being a kind of answer. It's a religious way of thinking, I think, but
ありがとうございます。
I guess it is Sister Basquiat's way of looking out for me.
そうだ。ねえ、スオさん。はい。放課後、付き合っていただけないかしら。
I wonder what she needs. She asks me after calling me Miss Duo. What could she need? What could she need? After class, I'm walking next to Sister Basquiat down a small path in the woods. She stops slightly as we follow along the path, which is different from the one I took for orienteering. Unable to speak anymore, I speak up.
どこへ向かっているんですか？ようやく聞いてくれたわね。
Huh.
今から向かう場所は初夏に行うハイキングの下見なの。いくつか候補があって。 どれにするかは例年2回の会の生徒が決めるのだけど、コーンを絞るのを手伝おうと思って。
Me? It looks like we'll have many opportunities to interact with nature at the academy. I nod to Sebastian as she continues.
たまには運動しないとね。スオさんも気をつけないとお肉がついてしまうわよ。そうなんですか？
She looks slender to me.
そうよ。10代の頃は気をつけなくても平気だけど、20代も中頃を過ぎるとね、神経質なくらいでちょうどいいのよ。
Although we've often talked about school-related things, we've never really discussed personal topics before. It's a strange feeling. I wonder.
バスケや教育っていくつなんだろう。
Well, she definitely looks like she's in her 20s, or somewhere around there. She, of course, looks mature, but when she talks this way, I feel as if she's around the same age as me.
でもスオさんはもう少し食べた方がいいかも。今なら食べた分は背の方に回るし、成長期だものね。私食べた分は胸にばかりついて。そうなの。
At these words, which I just blurted out, Sister Bakuya looks over my chest and hips, though not in a vulgar way.
そういえばいちごさんの自慢だって言われたばかりだって。
Remembering how I was told that even if I don't like something that makes me stand out, it could sound like sarcasm to others, I think at Sister Basquiat.
何をなさっているんですか？いいえ、そういえば私はいつ頃から成長が始まったのかしらと思って。
I see her run her hands over her habit, touching her full chest and hips, and my face goes red. Oh boy.
10代が過ぎれば落ち着くと聞いていたのだけど、胸も腰回りまでなかなか成長が止まってくれないの。困ったものよね。
Just imagine. Unsure of how to respond, all I can do is force a smile, but I've suddenly realized something.
私が苦手意識を持っていたのは。
Sister Basquiat's dreamy nature and voluptuous body that emphasizes her womanhood. They remind me of my late mother, and like an association game, the shrill voice of my stepmother follows. Ah, jeez.
どうしました？気分が悪くなってしまったの？いえ、大丈夫です。そう。気分転換になればと思っていたのだけど。
Even though I figured out that asking me out here was just a pretext, it still makes me happy to hear. I chase away thoughts of my stepmother and force a smile.
お話では旅に出れば気分転換になると書いてあったのだけど、ヒッピーみたいにですか？
I ask, thinking of how Sister Basquiat often comes to borrow books. She smiles wryly and says yes. The hippie motto pops to mind.
でも愛と平和はないですけどね。
Love and peace.
いえ、独り言です。行きましょう。
I am always such a pessimist. Forcing myself to go along with Sister Basquiat's goodwill, even if I have to fake it, I strive towards her destination in an attempt to inspire myself. You got feelings by you too. While I'm trying to lift my mood and force myself to find something I enjoy, I narrow my eyes against the gorgeous sunshine pouring through the shadows of the trees and listen to the distant sound of a babbling brook. We've easily gone twice the distance we did in orienteering, but the final stop among Sister Basquiat's candidate spots is a field of flowers stretching as far as the eye can see, and the sight is so spectacular that the moment I see it, I feel my fatigue disappear. What do you think? Is this an appropriate hiking spot? Sister Basquiat asked, but she said the hiking is set for July. Wouldn't the best time to see the flowers already be over? I asked, and Sister Basquiat is at first surprised and looks dejected. I am encouraged by her cute gesture, which makes her seem young, as well as the field of flowers, and I hit the road in high spirits. If only it had ended there.
道に迷った方がまだ良かったわ。
I recall Mayuri soaking wine in the woods. It may be imprudent for me, but who went to go save her, to say it would be better to be lost, but
スオ様どう？気持ちいいわよ。
hearing her carefree voice, I let out a deep sigh.
困っているというなら、こっちの方が上だわ。
Oh boy. Sister Basquiat has shorter hair than I thought. I steal a glance at Sister Basquiat, gazing under the shade of a tree, and gasp. Although she has entered the water fully clothed, her wet habit clinging to her body leaves little to the imagination. Her plump yet youthful, elegant bare feet. Her attractive bottom is as ample as those in the medieval paintings decorating the academy, and even though I am a woman, my heart starts to race. Well, this is a Yuri visual novel after all. The contours of her conspicuous chest, clearly outlined even through her clean clothes. The green of the trees reflected on the surface of the water, woven together with Sister Basquiat, makes for a breathtaking tapestry. God. Although I know I shouldn't stare, I am unable to take my eyes away.
スオさん？はい。さっぱりするわよ。ご一緒にいかが？
Won't you join me? She asks.
佐々木さんたちならきっと喜んで付き合ったろうけど。
I freeze at the sudden reminder of the now awkward relationship with my classmates. Now I feel bad.
大丈夫です。私はあまり汗をかきませんでしたので。
I answer in a hurry.
そう。やっぱり少し太ってしまったからかしら。ローブだと体の線が出ないから甘えてしまうのよね。
You don't look like you've gotten fat. Perhaps she is concerned about her hips as she is innocently rubbing the area around them. Seeing this, I start to sweat.
ただでさえ汗をかいているのに。
What I had just said to Sister Basquiat was a bold-faced lie. Though it is spring, today is very hot. We were walking for a long time, and my undergarments are drenched with sweat.
バスケや共有でなければ入っていたのに。
Her cherry pink lips, her hips, and the captivating movement of her hands over her soft-looking belly fascinate me. A pleasant silence falls between us, broken only by the gentle sound of her breathing and the occasional splash of a drop of water.
ねえ、スオさん。何でしょうか。スオさんの生まれはどこ？
The question is sudden, and I end up talking openly about my hometown. I also tell her about how I lived alone with my grandfather.
そう。私はね、故郷はこの学院なの。
Wow!
今は女性しかいない学院だけど、昔は進学を教えてくださる神父様がいて。
I wonder what changed that.
その神父様の娘が私なの。
Wow!
私はこの学院で育ち、卒業した。そして、亡き父の代わりに進学を指揮しているわ。
Rest in peace, Father.
生まれてからずっとこの学院。
I cannot really imagine the life Sister Basquiat is talking about.
スオさん、私は今日あなたの国会を聞かせてもらおうと思っていたの。森の清浄な空気を吸って体を動かせば悩みも吐露しやすいだろうって。でもダメね。私はこの学院の常識しか知らない。だからあなたが抱えている悩みも想像できない。
It's no problem. It's no problem.
そんなことでは話してくれるわけもないのに。
She stops swirling her hands in the water and casts her eyes downward to the surface.
修道女としてならいくらでも言葉は出るけれど、私個人としては何を言ったらいいか。
Say something as an then.
それではあなたの悩みは解決しないでしょうね。
My troubles are not lofty religious ones. Mine are more earthly and mundane. At my silence, Sister Basquiat stares at the surface of the water.
先生は何を言ったらいいかわからないと言いましたけど、私のことで深く考えてくれていた。そのことだけで嬉しいです。救われました。スオさん。
Her furrowed brow smooths back to her usual amiable smile. She then claps her hands together.
そうだわ。子供の頃、一度だけクラスの輪に溶け込めないことで父に相談したことがあるの。そうしたら父はこう言ったわ。他人の靴に足を入れてみたらいいって。
Good words of advice.
靴を？英語でのことわざのようなものね。意味は相手と自分の立場を入れ替えて考えてみるということをそう表現するそうなの。自分の人生と相手の人生が入れ替わったとしたらどう感じるか。私はその言葉を聞いて自分ばかりに自問していたのだと気づいたわ。私もそうだ。私の時とは悩みが違うかもしれないけど、あなたの力になれたかしら。
I've only been thinking... Really? Another spelling error. I've only been thinking about it as something that was done to me. I've had this done to me before, so I thought this time was the same. But I hadn't thought about why the Sasakis would have written that letter. If I think of her troubles from her perspective, perhaps I could find a solution.
ごめんなさい。見当違いの話だったわよね。違うんです。すごくためになって。本当？
Her voice sounds like an unsure schoolgirl, and I smile.
ありがとうございます、ダリア先生。
Filled with gratitude, I call Sister Dahlia by her first name. All right. Let's do this.
どうしたんだい？乙女がしてはダメな顔をしているぞ。
She asks as she skillfully whips the fresh cream. I instinctively touch my face and let out a lone cough.
いえ、初めのクッキーを作る時の手際と比べたら随分と上手になっているので。男子3日会わざれば刮目してみよと言うじゃないか。まあ僕は正真正銘乙女だがね。
Well, she's saying boku, which is a Japanese word for eye that's commonly used by boys, so... But some girls use it too. She runs she runs a hand through her bangs in an androgynous way that has me hooked. For a moment, I am so smitten that I forgot that she's a little strange. She shakes her ponytail.
さあ、早くプレゼントのケーキを焼いてしまおうじゃないか、スオウ君。
Wearing an apron, the president of the Council of Nikaya puts a hand on her hip and smiles.
はい、八代先輩。
I answer. The reason I'm making a cake together with Zuriha Yatsushiro... What's good to be? What's good to be?
プレゼント？それなら、ケーキを送るのはどうかしら。
After receiving that advice, I thought that I should, at any rate, take a step in the right direction. I thought about what I should do to get my Yuri back to normal. When I tried to think about what would make me happy, I figured that a present would do the trick. Practically speaking, any girl would be happy to receive a present, or so I think. I would be happy to receive a present, too. Like a volume of the manga that I had gone on my shelf over there. But I digress. However, if we give her a present on the day that is not a special occasion, it might just embarrass her. I'm rethinking things when I ran into Rika in the hallway, who isn't a particularly good mood for some reason, and so I asked ask her what kind of present she would want. Rika, whose spirits are even higher now, insists that a cake would be best.
ケーキ食べ物？
Rika's speaking with her stomach.
ええ、そう。プレゼントといっても両住まいだからアクセサリーとかは無理でしょ。遠く離れた町に買いに行くわけにもいかないし、それになんていうのかしら、手作りって気持ちがこもってそうじゃない？
Yeah, it's very thoughtful, Rika. Very thoughtful. She has a point, I think. And if it's a cake...
お茶会の時に出せるし。サプライズでプレゼントも素敵だけど、やっぱり本人に聞いた方がいいわよね。私はケーキならチョコケーキがいいかな。あ、催促しているんじゃなくてね。
I don't think it's for you. Rika waves her hands in front of her face, and I thank her for talking this over with me.
ケーキを作ることになったけど。どうした？そんな目で見ないでほしいな。もうつまみ食いはしないよ。
Yuzuri has obviously been smuggling some cake.
そんなつもりじゃ。
I giggle, remembering how she kept tasting the cookies we had made as warm-up making the cake.
手伝っていただいているんですから、八代先輩の分はきちんと用意してありますよ。
それは分かっているが、作っている最中につまみ食いするのはまた別物だよ。なんというか、一味足らないのがまたいいというか。
Yatsushiro talks delightedly of the pleasure of tasting her creations as she continues sipping the fresh cream. Although a thorough bit of Spanish in the works, Yatsushiro happened to be at the cooking club when I came to ask to borrow her equipment and gave her consent. It was thanks to her that I can use this room. A little mischief on her part doesn't bother me at all. In fact, I'm grateful for it.
しかし、友人への感謝の気持ちにケーキを焼くか。実に女の子らしい発想だね。
八代先輩ほど人気があるのなら、クッキーやケーキはよくいただくのではないのですか？
I'd imagine she does.
なぜか甘いものが苦手だと思われていてね。普通の料理などは調理実習の際にプレゼントされるのだが、甘いものはとんと送られることがないね。
コミカド先輩からとかは？
ああ、ないない。ああ見えてあいつは不器用なのさ。料理なんてしたら指がなくなってしまう。
She says, making a gesture as though slicing through her finger and throwing it away.
意外だ。
Ouch. Yatsushiro, who is skilled at nearly everything but is bad at cooking, and Komikado, who appears to be perfect but really is clumsy. Knowing this about them makes me feel a little closer to them.
逆に料理上手な君が羨ましいよ。ずいぶん手慣れているようだけど、家ではよく手伝っていたのかい？
祖父と二人暮らしだったので、家事は大体私が。祖父も私もあまり甘いものが得意ではないので、お菓子作りの経験はそんなにないのですけど。
そうなのか。経験がないのに、さっきのクッキー作りなどずいぶん手際が良かったがね。
It's natural talent.
あれはホットケーキミックスを使ったお手軽なものなので。
She hums as she looks over the wrapped cookies.
八代先
輩？そんなに怯えなくていい。さすがにあれだけ食べればクッキーはいいさ。しかしなんだな。こんなに料理が上手なら僕の専属コーチになってほしいものだ。
専属コーチって。
Everyone in the cooking club is staring at us, probably because we're having such a friendly conversation. I don't want any more resentment to build against me. Yeah, see?
委員会に入っているもので、そちらで忙しくて。
そうか。 教えてもらうだけでは悪いから、こちらも教えられるものを提示してウィンウィンにしたいと思っていたのだけどね。
教えてもらいたいもの。
何かあるかい？
The thing I want Yatsushiro to teach me comes to mind immediately. The thing we are learning at the academy that is most difficult for me.
バレエか。自慢ではないが、僕は少しばかりバレエにはうるさいぞ。
So it's perfect! I can see it. The image of tall, slim Yatsushiro in a leotard is perfectly fitting. Her looks are so perfectly suited to it that it would be a cruel joke if she were no good at it.
羨ましいです。私、いつもバスキア教諭に居残りを命じられて。
意外だな。スオ君はスポーツ関連は得意そうな風に見えるのにね。
Well, Yuzuriha, you know what they say, looks can be deceiving.
陸上だとか走るだけ、飛ぶだけなら得意なんですけど、いろいろこう、ルールが難しいものは苦手なんです。
ああ、なんとなくわかるな。僕もはじめ、サッカーのオフサイドとかはちんぷんかんぷんだったよ。
Yeesh.
まあ、弟の影響でよく見るようになってからは理解できたけどね。
She looks at the foamy whipped cream and asks if it's ready. I nod, take the bowl from her, and transfer it into a pot, which I then set on the stove.
割と手間がかかるね。
普通のショートケーキなら、この作業はやらなくてもいいんですけどね。
I set the heat to medium and keep an eye on the pot. When the cream begins bubbling, I turn off the heat, and then I mix in shaved chocolate with granulated sugar and stir until they're dissolved.
いい匂いだ。熱いですから、つまみ食いしてはダメですよ。
さすがにこれに指を突っ込む度胸はないさ。
A warm smile floats to Yatsushiro's face. I really do want to see her dance ballet.
八代先輩はバレエが得意とおっしゃっていましたけど、将来バレエのダンサーを目指したりとかはしないのですか？
バレリーナを目指してるってことかい？いや、自分には無理だよ。才能がない。
Right. If she's talking talent, then the skill she has in attracting attention with every single movement of hers, losing dignity, that alone seems like talent enough. They say all entertainment is competition. True. Yatsushiro's silver brows knit together, and she scratches the crease between them.
小説や映画好きのスオ君に分かりやすく言うなら、ブラックスワンのようになりたくない。
My eyes widen at the name of one of my favorite movies.
いや、なりたくてもなれないか。僕はね、もともとが執着の薄い人間なんだ。だから一つのことにあれだけ執着し極められるということに憧れる反面、億劫だなとも思う。どれがスオ君が仲良くなるためにプレゼントをと言っていたが、僕にはこれも大したものだと思うよ。なかなか手間をかけてまで相手を喜ばせようとはできないからね。
Once the chocolate has been mixed in completely, I remove the pot and place it on a damp rag. As I watch the mixture cool down,
本当は仲良くなるためにプレゼントを贈りたいのではなく、以前と同じ彼女に戻ってもらうため。
分かっているよ。佐々木くんたちとだろ。最近様子がおかしかったからね。
no. I don't know how to tell her that the cake is for Mayuri, not the Sasaki's. She sticks her finger into the steaming pot like it's the most natural thing in the world, then licks the chocolate out of it. Gosh darn it, Yuzuriha! You said you weren't gonna taste it!
動機がどうあれ、手間を惜しまないというのは変わらない。きっと君の願いは叶うさ。
そうでしょうか。
I don't think the awkward relationships that me and Mayuri or me and the Sasaki's will have will return to normal so easily. My giving a present will probably be seen as overly simplistic.
初めに会った時から比べると君は変わってきているよ。
私が。
ああ、以前よりもなんというか柔らかくなったというかバイタリティが増したというか、それに変わっていっているのは君だけじゃない。佐々木くんたちもだ。
佐々木さんたちも。
以前は明るく社交的に見えても、最後の最後では自分たち二人の意志が同じであればそれでいいという感情が透けて見えた。だが今は他者の考え方、受け取り方を学ぼうとしている。例えばスオくんを知ろうと努力したりね。
When I hear this, I realize only too late that when they tried talking about movies and books, the conversation was clumsy. But recently, the both of them understand and make real conversation.
私のために努力してくれ
They're doing it all for you,
まあそ
Suo.
の変化がクリスマスキャロルのようないい変化ならいいがね。
Yatsushiro smiles as she references the miserly main character, Scrooge, who changes into a good person after a Christmas miracle. I think of how wonderful it would be if I could bring some happiness to those around me by changing myself, like the movie Yatsushiro referenced. Flowers! Something is strange. Mayuri, though gloomy, has joined the tea party we arranged to give her cake. That much is fine, but... Oh, cake!
本当に嬉しいわ。スオさんがケーキを焼いてきてくれるだなんて。
As I thought, she thought it was for her. Rika places the cake I brought for Mayuri on a table in the gazebo. There are two cakes, a strawberry shortcake and the chocolate cake I made, along with some colorful sweets arranged on the table. Rika is personally pouring the tea for the classmates who have joined.
佐々木さん。
The
まよりさん。
the
八重垣さんも。
Even Erika! No matter how many times she was invited, Yaegaki has never come to the tea party, yet she's parked at the foot of the table and talking with Rika, who smiles while pouring her tea. When their conversation ends, Yaegaki looks at me, teacup in hand, and begins rolling her wheelchair my way.
今日は私のために集まってくれてありがとう。とっても嬉しいわ。まさかクラス全員が来てくれるとは思わなかったから。
Wait, what's going on here? She glances towards Yaegaki, who has reached my side with a little half smile. This is...
自分で発案したのだから少し恥ずかしいけど、これからもクラス一人一人のお誕生日があった日はこうして開いていこうと思います。
It's Rika's birthday! Okay guys, we accidentally made her a birthday cake. Suo just accidentally made Rika a birthday cake.
それでは私、花火師立花のお誕生日会を始めようと思います。
誕生日って。だよな。この年でお誕生会ってな。
As I take a side glance at Yaegaki sipping her tea and smiling, I realize that at last why today feels strange.
今日のはただのお茶会じゃなくてお誕生日会だったの？
Looking around my laughing classmates, I understand belatedly that they are here to celebrate the birthday of Rika Hanabishi.
もしかして。
When I ran into Rika in the hallway and she said a present, and when she said a present, how about a cake? So happily.
自分がもらえると勘違いしたから。
Whoops. She said that while a surprise is nice, it's better to ask the person herself. And when she said she would like chocolate cake, it was because she thought we were talking about her present.
私、なんてことを。
Oops. I realize I've given Rika false joy and I break out in a strange sweat.
ありがとう。
Seeing Rika's so happy, I can't exactly tell her that it's not for her.
どうした？世界の終わりみたいな顔をしてるぞ。
Yep, it's Rika's birthday. I didn't. It's Rika's birthday. Sue didn't know that it was her birthday, and she accidentally made her a cake. It's the end of the world!
私にとってはそうかも。はあ？いえ、なんでもないの。八重垣さんは立花さんに呼ばれて。だと思うだろ。だけどそうじゃないんだな。さすがに自分のお誕生日会を開くから祝いに来いとは言いにくかったみたいだ。それじゃお前のとこのもう一人のアミティへ高坂が部屋まで誘いに来たのさ。
Aww. Mayuri did a good thing. Mayuri did that? I scanned the group for her figure. She is where she was at the start of the party, drinking tea by herself. Ever since the day of the body measurements, she has been keeping her distance from people. She doesn't seem to want to interact with anyone, and yet she is still so thoughtful. Her personality is full of contradictions, but that is Mayuri.
なんだかまた面倒事があったみたいだな。ま、手伝わないけど応援はしてやるよ。今の私は小林一茶の気分だ。
I look at Yaigaki, who is just it's such a strange thing as she holds her teacup. She narrows her cat-like eyes mischievously.
お前は痩せカエルと同じ程度だってこと。
Then Frog, don't give up. Isa is here. She's not, she says. I giggle. This weird way of encouraging me is just like her. Once the friendly chatter in the room has died down, someone passes Rika a small knife to cut the cake. And we've got some flowers here. Now, what's this here? Oh, the scent of sweat, the sound of water. Both wet. I steady my fingers, which are nearly shaking from my nerves, and ask myself, how has this come to be? Whoa. Oh boy. She's washing her hair. She has completely entrusted her body to me. Perhaps it's due to the bath's humidity that she's swaying lightly, and her sweet, uniquely feminine scent tickles my nostrils. I probably shouldn't look, but her thighs press close together, and her knees flush slightly pink look sensational. Extinguishing the desire rising in me, I wash her hair gingerly as though dealing with a temperamental cat. I lather her hair so carefully so as not to scratch her scalp or drop bubbles on her face. It's fine, she says, shaking her head slightly. I shift my gaze as her chest protruding from the towel wrapped around her so enters my vision. How indeed? I had been too embarrassed to debate with anyone up until now. But, since she knows about that... I suppose it's because I thought if it was with Mayuri Kosaka, I wouldn't particularly mind. Seriously though, how the... 2 hours and 28 minutes ago. Ah! Dumb. I was told you could have just kept your mouth shut. By the person involved, Rika, and from the Sakis who were watching the course of events. Mayuri knitting her brows. Only Yaigaki maintained her usual expression. Everyone in class looks on as Rika and I face each other, having ruined the mood of the party. Uh-oh, awkward. However, you're brave. Rika smiles, and we were able to return to the celebratory atmosphere from before.
スオさんは元気のないまゆりさんへケーキをプレゼントしようとしていたのね。それを少し残念だけど 私は友人を元気づけるために行動できるスオさんのような人がアミティエで嬉しいわ。
At least she's not too down about it.
リカさん私もいつものまゆりさんに戻ってもらうにはどうしたらいいか考えていたの。だからこれは嬉しい誤算なのよ。
Goes to show you that happy mistakes actually exist.
はい、スオさんからのプレゼントよ。
あ
Mayuri looks at the cake with a somewhat troubled and annoyed, yet also happy expression.
あ、ありがとう。
But seems happiness wins out. She turns to me and smiles, just like a warm spring day.
勇気を出してよかった。
私のために焼いてくれたんだね。手間もかかったのに。
Well, I had some help from Yasuriha.
そんなことないわ。八代先輩も手伝ってくれたし。
Yatsushiro-senpai, she looks at me dubiously, then breaks into a smile.
スオさんは欲がないな。そこは私一人で作ったんですって言ってもよかったのに。
No, she actually did. Make it with Yasuriha. Our classmates around us start to laugh, and soon Rika and I are laughing too.
プレゼントは嬉しいけど、さすがにホールを丸々一つは食べられないしね。これはみんなで食べようと思うんだけど、いいかな。
Her voice rises coquettishly and not vigorously. Vigorously? Really? Mayuri takes the knife and makes the first cut, then divides it up for everyone.
よかった。
Seeing Mayuri return to her place as the heart of the class, I can feel the lead feeling that weighed down my heart to melt away. The familiar scene of laughing, joking classmates lets me know that I made the right decisions.
スオちゃん。
I turn to the voice calling from behind me and see the usually detached Ringo furrowing her brows restlessly. And Ichiko, who is usually so bubbly, it verges on annoying, hiding behind her sister as she stares at me.
佐々木さん。リンゴって呼んでくれないんだね。
Her voice trembles with sorrow. I think back when the letter addressed me and how I'd been laughed at in the past.
私はね、私。
This is unlike Ringo, who is always so relaxed, and Ichiko looks like a child who is about to be scolded. The letter these girls sent to me was so similar to the boys who tricked me, but... A laugh escapes my lips.
スオちゃん。いえ。なんで佐々木さんたちとあの男の子たちを一緒にしていたのだろうって思って。
Ichiko and Ringo don't mean any harm. Don't worry.
いちごさんやりんごさんはあの時の男子たちと全然違うのに。
They probably don't know what you're talking about, though.
男の子たち。私はね、以前佐々木さんたちがしたように手紙をもらったことがあるの。まあ、スオちゃんモテそうだものね。
But doesn't really matter in the Yuri visual novel. Ichiko speaks at last, and I reply with a forced smile.
でもそのラブレターはいたずらだったの。暗くて内気な私をからかおうと男子が出したのよ。それはひどいよ。私は佐々木さんたちからもらった手紙を男子から送られたラブレターと同じだと受け取ってしまった。だから聖堂で笑いながら2人が出てきた時、ごめん。
It's okay, you didn't know.
誤解させちゃったんだよね。本当に誤解。自分に自信がないせいで悪い方へ思い込んでしまった。でもね、私自分が佐々木さんたちだったらって考えてみたの。私たちだと思って。相手の身になって考えてみる。そうしたら分かったの。 佐々木さんたちがあの男の子たちのような悪ふざけをするはずがないって。冗談やふざけることはあるけれど、人が傷つくようないたずらはするはずがないって。
I return to my seat and take out a bundle tied with a ribbon. I take each of them by the hand and hand it over to them.
これは誤解して2人を傷つけてしまったお詫び。受け取ってもらえるかしら。スオちゃん。
Aww. No more mistakes or misunderstandings. I press the cookies I made for them in the cooking club into their hands. Aww. Sweet. Now... Seriously, how did they... I made up with the Sasaki's Enrique's birthday party wrapped up without incident. After that...
人に頭を洗ってもらうって素敵だね。なんだか懐かしい気持ちになる。
Aww. All I can say to my Yuri, who has released all the tension in her body and completely put herself in my hands, is, yeah. I've never felt any sense of longing for my mother, so there isn't much else I can say.
でも
How sweet and lovely it would be to be able to say all your feelings out in the open without any insecurity. She inhales slowly, then exhales. I think this as I watch her small yet firm chest rise and fall beneath the towel with each breath. Ah, right. The reason I'm in the bath with my Yuri.
スオさん。
1 hour and 13 minutes ago. That was bad. That was bad. After the birthday party, on the way back from the cooking club after going to St. Yatsushido,
スオさん。
Mayuri calls out to me. Like Rika, she tells me she admires my courage, and that she wouldn't have had it in herself. I thought Mayuri had gone back to her usual self, but I realized there is still something weighing on her mind.
無理だ。
Then what?
スオさんのように振る舞うことがだよ。私には無理だ。きっと流されていただろう。ここでダメでも次があるさってね。
Although I tell her repeatedly that that's not true, she doesn't seem to take it to heart. I feel I shouldn't use borrowed words and decide to tell her my own words.
私は内気で落ち込みやすいし、自分に甘いダメな人間だと思う。
Suo, you shouldn't say that about yourself. Seriously! Stop saying bad things about yourself, Suo!
だからみんなに無知だとか無能だとか言われてもうなずくしかない。でもダメだとか下手だとかはみんなが決めることだけど、無理かどうかは自分で決める。私は。
Well, in order to be good at something, you've got to develop those skills over time. So you gotta say, hey, you can do it. You can do it. You can do it. You can do it. You can!
私はこの学院で何一つ諦めたくないの。
Looks like Suo's got some determination here. There have been many times where I've thought, that's it, I'm giving up. But I get the feeling that if I give up on one thing, I would probably just keep on quitting everything.
そうだ。ああ、そうだね。また自分を諦めて騙してしまうところだった。ありがとう、スオさん。
And now again, we're back to the bath again.
そうだ。
何？
いえ、そうだ。あの後、雰囲気に流されて。
And Mood led the both of you to the bath. I went with her, not knowing where, because I figured it would be a good chance to make up.
これだった。
My Yuri's shoulder brushes my chest as she leans against me, and that alone makes my face red. I tried to tell myself that it shouldn't be embarrassing since we're both girls, but...
恥ずかしくないわけないじゃない。
今日はありがとう。
もう一度きちんとお礼を言いたかったの。思えばスオさんには助けてもらってばかりだなって思って。
そんな、私は。
オリエンテーリングの時だって一番に駆けつけてくれるし、今度のことだって。スオさんはなんで私にそんなによくしてくれるの？
Because Suo is good. Next, this. I watch her in the mirror as she sits with her eyes closed and follows the trails of the bubbles flowing from her hair and over her marble skin. Her delicate shoulders, her lithe, youthful body, her slender hips, so different from mine, seem as though they'd break if held too hard. As I watch her eyes closed, surrendering herself to me defenselessly, I feel a dark, wanton feeling bubbling forth within me, making my chest constrict. Could it be amore?
スオさん？
With amore?
私。
あの身体測定の時、なぜ私があんなに気持ちが抑えきれなかったのか。
Could it be a
スオさんに
confession?
は知っていてほしいんだ。
It's gotta be a confession. It's gotta be a confession.
私がイチゴやリンゴさんに大声を上げてしまったのは。スオさん？
はい。
もしかして聞いていなかったの？
いえ、決して変なことを考えていたとかじゃなくて。
Right.
しょうがないな。
すみません。もう一度言って。ずるい。スオちゃんに髪の毛洗ってもらってる。
A voice echoes through the bath area as the sound of running footsteps draw near. Oh boy. It's Sasaki's grinning cheerfully.
佐々木さん。
Catching a glimpse of the twins' healthy skin through the gaps in their towels brings all my shame roaring back, making me blush. Oh boy.
すごい。スオちゃんがお風呂に入っているの初めて見た。そういえばお風呂入っているの見るの初めてだよね。その言い方は私が不潔みたいな気が。
It's not that Suo's hygiene. It's not that Suo's unhygienic. She's just embarrassed.
じゃなくてずるいよ。私的にもスオちゃんに髪洗ってもらいたい。私としても同意。
Everyone gets their hair washed. You get your hair washed, and you get your hair washed. Everyone gets their hair washed. Yeah. That was unnecessary. I'm not sure where to look as the twins prance around in a carefree manner, so I stare down at the floor.
ダメだダメだ。これはアミティエの特権なんだ。自分のアミティエに洗ってもらうんだね。
何それ、ずるいよ。意味不明。
I'm getting flustered watching them all fight over me. Then Ichigo makes a sound as though he's just had an idea.
私的には一緒に洗いっこした方がいいと思うな。だってユリは身体測定の時みたいにエッチな目で見るかもしれないし。
Oh boy, she says. In that moment, it feels like a shadow falls over my warm spring day.
ゆりさん。
I watch her carefully, remembering how she yelled her denial at them before. Her expressionless face, the air pregnant with tension.
そうだ。そうだな。ああ、そうだ。せっかくだから2人がどんなに育っているかとっくりと見せてもらうとしよう。
A wicked smile comes over her, and she gestures as though using a telescope to stare fixedly at the twins' bodies.
ちょっとそんなに見られたら恥ずかしいじゃん。
Run! Run for your little life! They may crack jokes, but they are fair maidens after all. They make their escape from the baths, hands covering their chest.
女同士だから恥ずかしくないんじゃなかったのか？
She laughs mockingly.
佐々
I'm relieved that this carefree banter between friends is back. Mayuri had said before, here in these very baths, that she felt no need to get closer with me. Seeing Mayuri smiling now,
これでいいのよね。
I say to myself as I watch the three of them in the tub, feeling closer to her than ever. She said that there was no need, but we got closer to her anyway. That's how it feels like anyway. Oh! Oh boy, here we go.
アーシュラ系
There is
学
a
院
science
作
fiction novel called Planet of Exile by Ursula K. Le Guin.
この星の
On
1
the
年は
planet in the story,
地球時
one
間
full
に
year
直す
takes
と
about 60
約
Earth
60
years.
年かかるそうだ。春に10
15 years of spring,
夏に
15 years of summer,
秋に
15 years of fall,
冬
and
に
15 years of
15
winter. Jeez, I can't imagine that! I just
初め
can't.
て私が
When I
その
first read
本を
that
読
book,
んだ時
I tried to imagine that these
同じ季
stories
節
were
でとどま
remaining the
ったまま
same.
幼子から少
Growing
女
from
に
a
なる
child
まで
to a
ずっ
woman
と
all in the same
同
season,
じ季節が
it
続
made me
くのを
cry.
想像し声を上げて泣いてしまった。緩やかに続
Slow
いてい
death
く
through
停滞という
stagnation.
死。これからのお
What
話は
follows is the story of
春で
those who
消え
disappeared
去って
with
しまった
spring.
者たちの物語。
Seems sad. Alright then, Chapter 5, The Legend of the Clown. And with that, this video has concluded. I don't know exactly how long I've been recording, but I think this might be the longest episode right here. So if you managed to stick with me this long, I am really grateful. So, thank you all for watching. Be sure to leave a like, and see ya in the next one. Yep, see ya.